I am going to learn to juggle, and then I'm going to learn 3 juggling tricks as quick as I can. So I started off by just using one ball, throwing it from each hand, trying to make it go in a straight line. So I'm trying not to make it go away from the body and towards the body. We then move on to 2 balls, and the aim of this is to make an X in the air with the 2 balls. It's harder than it looks. Well, I thought so at the time anyway. So and then I tried to do it alternating, so right hand first, left hand second, and then left hand first, right hand second. I then moved into 3 balls and just trying to juggle it once pretty much, so 3 throws in total, and then I upped it to 4 throws, 5 throws, 6 throws until I got fed up, because it is pretty frustrating. As you can see here, I was on a decent roll, but very soon I quit for that day because it's pretty annoying. And that was me done. So, different scenery now. I try to juggle over the bed just because it doesn't make a bang. And there I am getting frustrated again. It is really frustrating. So slightly different camera angle. Here I'm actually getting decent. So we're 1 hour and 40 into it now, and I'm actually decent, but I were a long way off from being able to do juggling for a full 30 seconds. So one haircut, and a few days later I eventually hit my 30 seconds target to say that I can officially juggle. As you can see, I've done a lot of practice in between, about another hour on top of what you've seen on camera. So now I've juggled for 30 seconds, that was my target. I'm going to start with trying to learn my 3 tricks. So we're going to go for the 1 up, 2 up as the first trick, and that's basically where 1 ball goes up, and then as that comes down, 2 go up, and then vice versa. So here I just try and start off doing it from the start, so no juggling to start off with, just to see if I can do it, and there, I actually did it. I think that were it. But that's not good enough, so I carry on because I try and juggle after it as well, and I actually successfully do it. That's it, but that's cheating, because you've got to be able to juggle and then do it and then continue to juggle. So now I start off with the juggle and I try and do the columns, or the 2 up, 1 down, or whatever you want to call it, and continue juggling. On the bed again this time, so you're not making a noise. And as you can see, I pretty much did it then, but I lose control. So I've downsized and it's made all the difference. That were a nice one. Oh, can he do 2 in a row? Not quite, he's fallen over. Right, I'd pretty much mastered the columns now. They were looking pretty good. Well, I thought I'd mastered it, but maybe not. So the next trick I'm going to learn is called juggler's tennis, which is where you're juggling and then 1 ball is getting pinged side to side. So here's me in the early stages, trying to just get that outside throw over to the other side. So I broke it down into doing a right-sided outside throw with my right hand over to the left and catching it, which you can see I do a few times. That was a good one, and that was a good one as well, so I'm getting the hang of it, but obviously I've got to do it right hand and left hand, and then I need to do it alternating as well. So I felt as though by this point I'd pretty much got the right hand down pretty well. I could do it and then I could continue juggling as well. Here I start with the left hand. As you can see, I'm a bit rusty, but I think being able to do it with the right hand already, I picked it up pretty quickly. Here I'm trying to do it a few times in a row. So there, I think I'd pretty much got the hang of it, so now I'm trying to do it with both hands. So this is the actual trick. This is juggler's tennis, and there you can see I've got it pretty much. Not the best, but it was enough to try and work it in and tick off the trick. So the next trick I'm going to learn is, and the last trick is the under the leg, but you're juggling. So here I am in the early stages of the under the leg throw. Very tricky. I started off just by practicing juggling whilst on one leg, and then as you can see I make the throw, but it doesn't go very well at the start. But finally I got the hang of doing the under leg throw. So then, now that I've sort of learned all the tricks, there's the columns or two up, whatever it's called. Oh, I can't even do it. I've kind of learnt that one, kind of learnt the juggler's tennis, sort of, and then very slightly the under the leg. I'm going to try and put them all together into one combination. And here we are, the final little routine. I'll take it.